In his untiring commitment to rid Zamfara state of criminal activities ranging from armed banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and other related crimes, and in line with the mission and vision of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, PSC Daga, NPM MNI, the Commissioner of Police, Zamfara State Command, CP Kolo Yusuf, PSC, has reiterated the determination of the Zamfara State Police Command to keep on doing everything humanly possible and within the ambit of the law to end the lingering insecurity bedeviling Zamfara State for over a decade. Parade of notorious bandits informants who specialize in giving information to armed bandits, supplying arms and ammunition, supply of foodstuffs, operational motorcycles, military uniforms, and also negotiate and deliver ransom to bandits in the bush. So we have arrested this notorious syndicate and will be paraded before the press for members of the public to know what the police in Zamfara is doing to curtail activities of criminal elements in Zamfara State. Number one is the arrest of 5-man syndicate of informant to armed bandits who specializes in giving information to bandits and also supply of arms and ammunition, military camouflage, among others. Among the suspects, we have Abubakar Mainasara, known as Major, a 35 years old from Safe. We have Babangida Muhammad, known as Soldier, an impersonator of being a military personnel, age 30 years, of Gusau local government. Number 3, Jamilu Lawali, known as Telo, of Gusau local government. And then Lawali Ibrahim, known as Galadima, a 38 years of age, of Kauranamo local government. We have Suraj Idris, known as Honorable, a 37 years of age, of Tudunwada area, Gusau local government. These are the 5-man syndicate that specializes in giving information to armed bandits, specializes in supply of food items to bandits, specializes in supply of arms and ammunition to bandits and other heinous crimes. On 12 September 2022, the arrested suspects listed above are members of a notorious syndicate of informants who collaborate with bandits to terrorize peace-loving people of Gusau, Auran Namoda, Sape, Bungudu local government, and environs. The nefarious activities of this syndicate group were to give information to bandits to make it easier for them to attack communities and kidnap people for ransom. It was equally part of their criminal activities to collect millions of naira to source for arms and ammunition and military camouflage uniforms for the bandits. Their recent dirty criminalities was when one of the suspects, Abubakar Mainasara, aka Major, in his statement to the police confessed of collecting the sum of 850,000 naira from the bandit to source for military camouflage uniforms for them, a consignment that was given to Babangida, known as Major, who connived with one of their collaborators, a tailor, Jamilu Lawali of Gusau local government area, to source and sew the uniforms, which at the end was delivered to the bandit. The same suspect further confessed of collecting the sum of 2 million naira from bandits to supply arms and ammunition for them, even though two of his accomplices, Lawali Ibrahim and Suraj Idris, confirmed to the police that the money given to the suspect was 6 million naira for the arms consignment deal and not 2 million naira. The sum of 1 million naira was given to Semba Babangida, known as Major, who in turn gave only 60,000 naira to Jamilu Lawali, that is the tailor, for the supply of the ammunition, who at the end supplied 10 rounds of AK-47 live ammunition, which was handed over to the bandit Turu Babangida, Soja, and Abubakar Mainasara. We have the arrest of a suspect in possession of arms, 4 rounds of cartridges, military camouflage uniform, fake military ID card, also impersonation to being a military personnel while he is not. The name of this suspect is Zain Lawal, a 39 years old of Sape local government. On 14 September 2022, police tactical operatives from the police command headquarters acted on intelligence information about some suspected activities of the above-named suspect. The suspect, who claimed to be an ex-soldier, was arrested being in possession of a locally fabricated revolver gun, military camouflage uniform, fake military ID card, and other dangerous weapons. Discreet investigation is in progress to unravel the circumstance behind the illegal possession of the firearms and the military camouflage uniform. The next one is the arrest of 2 notorious bandits informants who supplied and repair motorcycles for the bandits, supply foodstuffs for the bandits, and then negotiate ransom for the bandits and deliver ransom for the bandits. The name of these suspects are Al-Hassan Lawali, a 27 years old of Sape local government, then Mansur Usman, known as Dan Alhaji, a 25 years old of Sape local government areas, respectively. On 14 September 2022, police detectives acted on intelligence information that led to the arrest of the above-named suspects. In the course of interrogation, Al-Hassan Lawali confessed to have supplied over 14 operational motorcycles to the bandit in the forest at the rate of 750,000 naira per each, of which he earned the sum of 15,000 naira per motorcycle. He also repaired motorcycle for the bandit. He mentioned that he cannot remember the number of motorcycles he repaired for the bandit. And then he mentioned his accomplices, one Mansur Osman, known as Dan Alhaji, as his collaborator in these criminal activities. He was equally trailed and arrested by the police detective. Mansur Osman was arrested by the police, and during interrogation, he confessed to have been supplying food for the bandits and deliver same to the forest. He also confessed that he has been on several times conveying bandits and their relations to the forest, because he said his business in Sape was Okada. So, but he was using that Okada business to convey bandits and their relations to the forest, to give information to the bandit on who to be kidnapped, where and where to be attacked. He also confessed that on several occasions he has been negotiating and delivering ransom to the bandit. The latest one he did was to convey the sum of 2.3 million naira to the bandit as ransom in respect of one of the kidnapped victims, even though he said the kidnapped victim was his relations. But you can see, being a friend to the bandit, being a collaborator to the bandit, if he was not party to that kidnap of his relations, why should he negotiate for ransom of 2.3 million naira and then deliver them to the bandit before his relation was released by the bandit? So you can see how these people are conniving, are collaborating, are becoming dangerous and more dangerous to the people of Zamfara state and even beyond. You can see how they are making the nefarious activities of this bandit easier, because without them, this bandit cannot operate successfully. Without them, this bandit cannot have the access, the information on who to kidnap and where to attack. Without them, the bandits cannot have the opportunity to carry out their activities, because they are getting supply of motorcycle. And everybody knows that it's through that motorcycle these bandits are carrying out their activities. They are also the one repairing their motorcycle if spoiled. So we want to use this opportunity to appeal to members of the public to continue to collaborate with us by flushing out, by giving information to the police and other security agencies on activities of this informant, because their activities is the most dangerous activities. If we can arrest them, if we can stop them from carrying out their activities, our state, Zamfara state, even the neighboring state will live in peace. So people has the responsibility to collaborate with us, to flush them out, to give information about their activities secretly, so that we can move in and arrest them and make them to face the full wrath of the law. Another achievement was the arrest of a notorious bandit. This one is a notorious bandit who has been partaking in several armed banditry, kidnapping and cattle rustling around Mada area. Mada, Wonaka, and Kotarkoshi, even Sape axis. He has been one of the bandits terrorizing that axis, and the police, having gotten the intelligence, swung into action through surveillance patrol, where the police operative intercepted Umar Namaro, a 35 years old, of Rapi village in Mada district of Gusau local government area. So during interrogation, he confessed to have belonged to this group of bandits who are terrorizing Mada, Wonaka, Kotarkoshi axis. Further police action led to the recovery of one AK-47 rifle, one LAR rifle with their magazines, and 174 rounds of live ammunition from the possession of this Omar Namaru. Gentlemen of the press, so we want to give members of the public the assurance of our continuous commitment to fighting banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and other heinous crime in Zamfara state. Thank you very much, and may God bless all of us.